Hello everyone, my name is Azkya Shofari, and have you ever been annoyed by people smoking around campus? Honestly, I can stay quiet about this. My opinion is simple. Your university should be completely smoke-free. The is just about big politics. It's about health and respect. A campus is a place to learn and grow, not a giant story. So why I'm so passionate about this? Let me tell you, the health issue, secondhand smoke is real. First and most important point, secondhand smoke, when someone smokes in a uh, crowded area, the they're basically forcing everyone else to inhale poison. Imagine your classmate with asthma, or a professor how sensitive to smoke, having to walk uh, to, through a cloud of Idzes to get to class. The unfair and unfelicity, everyone has the right to breathe the clean air, and a campus should be a safe zone for that. So, so, so please and don't call the personal freedom, because freedom ends where it starts to harm others. Period. Uh, the 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 three lock and bad vibes. Next, let's talk about how it ruins the campus and environment. Uh, locks around cigarette butts everywhere in the cranes, under basics, near the main entrance. There is supposed to be a place of higher audience, not a bare patient. And the five, you try to study it or just relax, and suddenly you get hit with a puff of smoke. Totally clean and the mood right. A campus should support focus and well-being, not discomfort, discomfort and litter. Thanks.
Hello, this time I will give my opinion about Indonesia versus Bahrain. CRUSTIVE WIN, bro. Oh my god. We secured the 3 vital points in Jakarta, Indonesia 1 and Bahrain 0. It was narrow victory, but believe me, it was one of the most meaningful, demonstrating the new mentality of our national team. Let's dissect why this result is so special. Let's start with the game-changing moment. Ole Romeny's goal in the 24th minute. Yes, Romeny may have only been here for a short time, but he showed the instinct of a true striker. A brilliant pass, a compact finish, and boom, the brain goal was shattered. This goal was just a goal. It was the result of high pressing and new chemistry starting to develop in attack. Romany proved who is the man we needed. But guys, honestly, the real star of the match is our army. Our Garuda Wall is truly standing strong Martin Paes. He's, he's not just a goalkeeper. He is a very calm and solid last line of defense. Several crucial saves ensure a clean sheet, and a look at the trio in front of him: Rizky Ridho, Idzes, and Hubner. They dueled relentlessly, closing down shooting space and reading Bahrain's play brilliantly. This was a victory earned through grading. We didn't win by a big score, but we won with tactical discipline and a willingness to fight until the final whistle. Was a college champion mentality, securing a result even if it meant bloodshed, tactical. Coach Patrick Clifford clearly success in implementing a solid system. We know Bahrain is a physically strong team with a quick transition. However, our midfield work hard. Jenner and Tom Hay dominate the tempo in several stages, and most importantly, we didn't panic when attacked. This victory is a clear evidence of the national team's long-term progress. We really need not only on individual skill but also on a will stroke out strategy. So, what do this 1-0 victory mean? These are three golden points that pave the way for us to advance to the next round of World Cup qualifier. It sends a clear message to Asia. Indonesia is different. We have combination of talented local player and naturalized player will bring urban experience and quality. The future of the Indonesian national team is bright, but the fight is not over yet. We must maintain this momentum. Congratulations to the Indonesian national team, and let's continue to support the stringer. Thank you.
In my opinion about Indonesia versus Bahrain, the match between Indonesia and Bahrain was part of the third round of the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualification. I've season for Indonesia, a win or even a good result was extremely important as it opened the door to qualifying for the World Cup or at least reaching the playoff stage. The 1-0 victory over Bahrain in Jakarta boosted their hopes and confidence from Bahrain perspective. Although they have a more stable tradition in Asian football, losing points against a team like Indonesia was a major setback in a highly competitive group. Indonesia showed stronger character and mentality, taking advantage of small opportunities and winning a crucial match. The home advantage with strong fan support, stadium familiarity, and high motivation also played a key role. The coach and player proved that with consistent tactics and good execution, Indonesia can compete with historical stronger team. However, Indonesia must maintain consistency in the upcoming matches as the group is very tight and every point matters. There were also some controversies and non-technical factors affecting the result, such as referee decision, which drew attention from international media. For Bahrain, the defeat showed that even a team considered superior can be affected by pressure, mistakes, or the opponent's home advantage. This victory can serve as great momentum for Indonesia growth, improving confidence, experience, and international reputation. But it must be followed by hard work, preparation, and mental strength to sustain success overall. This match was not a just football game, but a symbol of opportunity, challenge, and growth for Indonesia. It proved that with preparation and a winning mentality, they can compete on the Asian stage. For Bahrain, it was a reminder the reputation alone is not enough without real performance on field. Thank you.
Hello, My name is Muhammad Haikal Kuniatmadji. I'm from Informatics System. Today I will talk my opinion about Indonesian news president Prabowo Subianto. His journey to the presidency was very long, but he won with a high number of votes. He is a very popular leader now. A key reason for his big win is his connection to the previous president, Jokowi, whose son is his vice president. So Prabowo starts with strong support, but also many challenges. Let's start with the God's knows and his big promise. Prabowo's number one promise is the free lunch and meal program for all students. This is a massive project. It is meant to help poor families and make sure children are healthier. This promise made many people vote for him. He also promised that Indonesia will be strong and respected globally. He wants to modernize the military and protect Indonesian interests. Many people see him as a strong and decisive leader. But there are big worries we must talk about. The first is about money. The free lunch program is extremely expensive. The questions, can Indonesians pay for this every year? This cause worries many people about country economic future and debt. The second worry is about democracy. Some people fear that power is becoming too concentrated around one group. They worry that different political voices are not being heard or respected now. His past as a military general also brings up old questions about human rights. These questions are important for the health of Indonesian democracy. Prabowo is a very complex leader. He has great support and his goals to help the poor are clear. But his biggest test will be balancing his big, expensive social promise with the needs for a healthy economy and a strong, fair democracy. His success will depend on how well he manages both the needs of the poor and the rules of the country. It is crucial time for Indonesia's future.
In my opinion about the lecturers in Universitas BSI, they are very dedicated, kind, and professional in their work. As a new student, I was nervous at first about studying in a new environment, but the lecturers made the transition much easier. They are friendly and patient, and they always try to make sure that every student understands the material. Their way of teaching is not only clear but also motivating, which helps new students like me feel more confident and comfortable. The lecturers at Universitas BLC also encourage students to be active during class. They invite us to ask questions, share opinion, and participate in discussion. This approach helps us learn how to think critically and communicate better. I really appreciate how the lecturers treat students with respect and give us the chance to grow both academically and personally. For me, that's something very valuable. Another thing I admire is their dedication and creativity in teaching. Even when the topics are difficult, they try to make lesson interesting by using real life example, stories, and sometimes even humor. This makes learning more enjoyable and easier to understand. Some lecturers also give advice about how to face challenge in university life, which really helps freshmen like me adapt and stay motivated. Of course, as a new student, I still have many things to learn and experience. But I believe that with the guidance and support of the lecturers at Universitas BSI, studying here will be a great journey. They not only share knowledge but also inspire us to become responsible, confident, and successful individuals. In my opinion, the lecturers at Universitas BSI are not just teachers. They are mentors who guide us toward a better future.
Hello, my name is Mahmud Wafa, Reisyah, and now I will present the use of modal request word. This short course explains how modal verb can, could, will, would, may change tone and a level of politeness in request. You will learn particular politeness scale, quick pattern for asking permission, and small pressing and adjustment that make requests sound respectful and natural in everyday of and professional English. Why modal choice matter? Modal verb affect how your request is received. They signal difference, urgency, or casualness. The same action can feel rude or courteous depending on the modal you use. Learning this lets you match tune to context, improving workplace relation, customer interaction, and everyday conversation. For request modal, can, could, will, would. Number one, can, informal or direct, used with friend, peers, focus and ability, direct and casual. Example, can you grab my book from the car? Number two, cold, polite or versatile. The go-to polite model for work, acquaintance, slightly after then, can. Example, called you, please check the report for error. Number three, will direct about willingness. As about willingness, rather than ability, can sound urgent or commanding in the some context. Example, will you turn off the light when you leave? Number four, will, most polite or formal. Highly differential, appropriate for request. Higher in convention or with superior and stranger. Example, would you mind submitting the form by a noun? The politeness scale quick reference. Use the scale to pick the bright, modal, can casual, cold everyday polite, would very polite or formal. Choosing the correct point on the scale prevent miscommunication and preserve relation. Make requests softer at add please and softeners. Small word out of the politeness. Add the please to any model, call you please, send a file. Use a moment or when you have time to reduce urgency, call you review the wind. You have a moment, use conditional pressing, would you mind closing the window, that's still weak. Make a request feel respectful without weakening clarity. Using would you mind, maximum politeness. Pattern, would you mind plus verb in, this as, whether the action would be an inconvenience. Example, what you mean, closing the door, in place concern for the other person. Appropriate, responded, not at all, of course not, or that's fine. Use this structure when you want to be special, especially differential, or when the request may inconvenience someone. Asking permission for making request. May formal permission, most polite for asking permission. Example, may I use your laptop for the presentation? Cold, polite permission. Polite alternative to may. Example, cold, I borrow you not for the weekend. Can, casual permission. Informal use among friends. Example, can I have a slice of the pizza? Particle presses for common situation. Polite person asking a college for help. Could you please help me finalize the slide by 3 p.m.? Request a favor from a manager. Would you be able to review my proposal before Friday? Asking permission to leave early. I leave at 4 p.m. Today. I have a medical appointment. Quick information ask, can you pass the report to me? This template you are ready to use. Tweak formality by swapping modal can, cold, would, and by adding please or timing quest like every day or when you have time. Common mistake and how to fix them. To derive with stranger. Problem, can you do this? Fix use could you please or would you mind to avoid sounding abrupt. Offer apologizing. Weekend clarity. Problem, sorry, but can you fix keep a single polite marker? Could you please? Is a no skip multiple apologies. Fegu timing. Problem, get back to make a song. Fix give a clear deadline. Could you reply by 2 p.m. today? Summary and practice property. Okay, take away just the modal to match formality can call would added please and timing to increase clarity use would you mind plus in for highest politeness. Use my for formal permission practice. Rewrite the three steps to increase politeness. 1. Can you send the report? 2. Will you fix the note? 3. Can I borrow your book? Try version with code what you mind and mine. Thank you.